Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Before I get into this one, I just want to say that I hope everyone had a good Christmas and that you got everything that you ever wanted. If you don't celebrate Christmas, then I hope you had a good day. Anyway, I wish everyone a good day. Right then, should we get to the matter at hand? So as we head ever closer to the new year, we've seen a big sweet dose of bugger all about the Han Solo film, which is being released in May. That was until a poster was revealed earlier this week along with a description of the trailer, which is rumoured to be dropping in about a week or two. As you can imagine, because this is Star Wars we're talking about, the internet blew up and pitchforks and witch hunts were once again the order of the day, with much mud, cabbage and tomatoes all being thrown at the film. Jesus Christ guys, just make a salad or something, with the vegetables I mean. Obviously not the mud. If you're putting mud in the salad, you're doing it wrong. Turns out, however, that the poster is a massive fake. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's fake news time. Or so Disney say. It's either a case of someone's leaked the poster and Disney don't want to admit that that's at all possible, or someone has done a very impressive Photoshop job. It does look legit, so kudos to whoever made it if it is fake. But let's for a moment, just for the purposes of this video, pretend that the poster is legit. This is entirely hypothetical and has nothing to do with the fact that I wrote the script for this video before the poster was revealed to be fake and now I'm having to rework it. That's just a bizarre coinkydink. So working on the assumption that it is real, we get our first proper look at the cast and a taste of the look of the film. People have said that it has a very Blade Runner feel to it, which I'm definitely on board with. But what about the cast? That's what we're really talking about here. Well, there's not much to say about Chewie. He very much looks like Chewie and there's no real cause for alarm or anything like that. Though for some reason, I found it a bit weird that he kind of just has his hand gently placed on Han's shoulder. I don't know why. Should I find it weird? It just seems a bit un-Chewie-like, I guess. I honestly don't know. Maybe I'm just going strange. And we still don't know much about Emilia Clarke's character, so there's not really much to say about her either. Other than the fact that there's kind of a sphere shape beneath her, and it kind of looks as if they've taken BB-8 and replaced his head with hers. It's something that I noticed and can't unsee, and I'm hoping that I've mentioned it, you can't unsee it either. You're welcome. Then there's Lando. Oh my god, there's Lando. Donald Glover here looks as cool as a cucumber and as smooth as shaved genitals. Everything that you want Lando Calrissian to be. He is embodying everything you expect from Lando in one photo and looks as though he is going to be an absolute delight to watch. This is a priority for me because, as we all know, Lando Calrissian is the best character in Star Wars. I've mentioned it before and he just is. Then there's the man himself, the big old elephant in the room, Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo, and I'm just going to say this now. I think he looks the part. While a photo can only say so much, he does seem to have a very quiet confidence about him, and I have no problem seeing him as a young Han Solo in his 20s, physically speaking anyway. Needless to say, I find myself in the minority. The casting of Alden Ehrenreich has been a controversial one to say the least, but it's nothing to do with him as an actor, but everything to do with who he is playing, and there are many who can't accept that anyone but Harrison Ford can play the role. The fact of the matter is this: Harrison Ford isn't coming back. He's parted ways with Star Wars and I think he's happy now to close that chapter in his life. Even if he did come back, they would have to do a digital job to make him look younger, and in terms of convincing special effects, we're not quite there yet. Obviously we had Tarkin in Rogue One, and while the performance was outstanding, the effects didn't quite hold up to it. They were some damn sweet visuals and the limited screen time helped to bring it all together, but I'm not sure if it would work for a character in a leading role. Not yet anyway. So the only real option is to go with a younger actor, and as the audience we just have to, accept the fact that Alden Ehrenreich is not Harrison Ford, and nor should he be either. He's his own man. Now, we have to take this potentially fake poster with a grain of salt, but it does give us a very good idea about how these characters are going to look on screen, and I'm sure we'll find out for definite in the coming weeks. It still absolutely baffles me though that people are judging the film and the casting already, but we haven't actually seen anything from it. Like, nothing at all. Do people know something I don't? Has every Star Wars fan visited the set and can categorically say the film looks terrible from first-hand experience? If the answer is yes, then fair enough. And secondly, why the bloody hell wasn't I invited? The point is, we won't know anything until we've seen some actual footage. A poster and the description of the trailer is not enough, even if it is legit. If when the trailer drops there are some question marks, then by all means, start questioning them. Until then, let's at least give them a bit of a chance. I remember Rogue One had similar concerns, and there were all manner of reports coming out that filming was an absolute disaster. They had to reshoot the majority of scenes and that performances were underwhelming, much like rumours about this film. Rogue One turned out to be an absolute joy and a worthy addition to the Star Wars canon. I'm not saying that means Han Solo will be a surefire hit, but it has every chance that it will be, and we should definitely be open to that. I think personally that it could be a great film. The potential of the cast as a whole is really promising, and with Ron Howard directing, you know he's going to do a decent job. He may not be known for making absolutely mind-blowingly outstanding films, except for Willow. That film is the absolute nuts and should be watched by everyone. But he does put out decent films. Plus, considering his history with Lucasfilm, it does feel right for him to be heading up a Star Wars film, and at the end of the day, it's Star Wars, so it should be fun and exciting to say the very least. But I'm going to reserve total judgment until I have actually seen the film, and the rest of the world should do the same. But will they? You all know the answer to that. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you think it's going to be a good film? Do you think it's going to be an absolute disaster? I'd be interested to know, and we can have a little conversation about it. But please keep it nice and lovely and cheerful and all that. No name calling or anything like that, please. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. That'd be lovely. Thank you very much. And I shall see you in the next visual thing video. Cool. Didn't mess that up at all.